Hi everybody, welcome to No Story is Sacred. If you've never listened before, basically we're four siblings who grew up talking about the art of storytelling. Now that we're adults, we're still talking about it and we're inviting you to join in the conversation. I'm Alex, and we're doing something for everyone, a comedy tonight.
Ha! I'm Kat, and I'm something peculiar?
And I'm Brendan MacDonald. I'm conqueror of thousands. At least I hope so. Stand aside, I take mediocre steps.
Aww.
I'm Pippin, and I was stolen in infancy by pirates.
Nice.
That scans.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
People would look at me and go like, that makes sense. And I'm not sure if it's an insult or not.
I see that about you. Stolen by pirates. That seems you.
Explains so much.
So much.
Anyway.
So what are we talking about tonight?
Today, we're talking about the 1966 film version of the 1962 musical, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. So spoilers abound. If you want specific content warnings and about things we may talk about, check out the show notes on nostoriessacred.com. For those of you who've never watched A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, the summary, according to Google, is: this screen adaptation of the stage musical of the same name finds the Roman slave Pseudolus scheming his way to freedom by playing matchmaker for his master's son, Hero, who is smitten with the blonde and beautiful Philia. However, things don't go at all according to plan. The complications that ensue involve blackmail, funny disguises, and long-lost children, while Pseudolus desperately tries to keep up with his end of the bargain.
So yeah, that's it. That's the summary of the movie, guys. I think we're done with discussion there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep, done. Hey, one and done for this episode. Yeah.
That's really all you need to know. There's only a discussion to be had.
Yep. Nothing really to bring up here.
Yeah, there's definitely no problems with this film. Definitely no problems. No.
It's very much a product of its age. Does that make sense?
I mean, yes, because
it's from the 60s.
Yeah, this is around about the same time as, what's that, Mel Brooks movie?
The Producers.
You know the one. Cowboys?
Oh, Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles.
Wait, really? What? Wasn't that like 70s?
I mean, that only says that Blazing Saddles is theoretically more progressive.
1974. Well, Blazing Saddles had a person of color in it.
It's true, and that's why it's progressive. That's not true. I mean, Blazing Saddles has a lot going for it in a lot of really interesting ways. However, I think they are, you can see that these happen around about, within a 10-year period.
The Producers was 1967.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to point out early on that the music and lyrics to A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, which is too long of a title for anything, were done by Stephen Sondheim, and wherever Sondheim
really?
goes. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit, no wonder they're great. It's like,
Right?
I don't have a lot of fondness for a lot of musicals. It's not like, it's nothing in particular, it's just the way I am. But Sondheim gets me. I like Sondheim.
It's also why you have to be like say a lot of words with lots of syllables really fast. One of the characters' names is Pseudolus, which is not a word for people with speech impediments.
I mean, this isn't even Sondheim at his most, actors don't need to breathe-ness. I mean, Company wasn't around yet.
And I mean, really, actors can breathe once this, rap party happens. It's fine.
The actors can breathe on their own time.
They can breathe when they're dead.
Oh.
Dark.
I mean, with a lot of Sondheim musicals.
Well, also because, fun fact about this movie, this was Buster Keaton's final film.
Oh, I was very surprised by Buster Keaton's voice. I don't know. I hadn't expected that.
I mean,
yeah.
Like he must have had some voice roles before, right?
Not a ton.
Well, I mean, I only ever saw him as a silent actor. I mean, silent comedy. And being damn fine in those silent actor roles. But I don't know. I always pictured him as like having a New Yorker voice or something like that. I didn't expect that sort of Midwest thing.
Oh, that pratfall that Erroneous does in the final chase sequence. No stunt double use. That was Buster Keaton.
Buster Keatoning.
Yeah,
Yep.
doing his own stunts because no one could pratfall like him.
Absolutely. Nobody can.
No one can stop him from I'm doing stunts.
Yeah, though from what I briefly read, and I don't remember my source because who needs proper sources?
In this day and age, what?
He did have a double for a lot of his running scenes.
I mean,
Because he was dying of cancer at the time.
Oh,
Lol, Pip. Come now.
I think he'd appreciate it.
True, if anyone did. So, okay, but you guys, Google summary aside. What happens in this movie? Nothing with kings. Nothing with crowns. Let's bring on the
lovers,
the liars,
and
and
clowns.
clowns. No clowns in this movie.
Well,
one could argue that all the entire cast are the clowns, Pippin.
there are certainly a number of fools.
Ooh.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Okay, so we have in this show Pseudolus, our hero, our protagonist.
Yeah, protagonist, focal character, MC, kinda.
MC, one who can see the fourth wall.
And waves at it frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pseudolus is slave to the house of Senex, with Senex, his wife Domina, their son Hero. Next door is the house of Lycus, who is, I believe in the terms of the movie, a purveyor of fine flesh. So,
Yeah.
there's a whorehouse next door. That's not a nice
Like
way to
there
put
is.
it either.
Yeah, because it's, sexual slavery.
It is sexual slavery.
It
yeah.
is literally sexual slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say courtesans. I'm like, that's a nice way to put it too.
I would not call them sex workers because I don't think any of them are there willingly.
No.
I believe they've been kidnapped or sold in some way.
Some Stockholm syndrome.
Well, Philia is definitely there, her willingly. Too willingly.
No, she got sold.
Yeah.
Just because she has appears to be going along with it, that just speaks further to her abuse.
True. So yeah, Philia's next door.
I know a lot of SVU. I'm down with this.
Philia's next door. She's blonde. She's pretty. She has been sold to the
Roman captain.
Roman captain, Miles Gloriosa, who's going to be here in like a couple hours to come pick her up, which is unfortunate because Hero, son of Senex, has fallen in love with her, even though they have never spoken. They've looked at each other through a window once.
Several times, he has sent multiple birds bearing heavy messages across the way.
None of them got there, and that was actually one of my favorite gags in
That's
the
a
whole
great
show.
gag.
Oh, yeah.
Because we see him throw the pigeon with the tablet across, and then watch as it descends into the alleyway, and we see all the other ones that failed to get across.
All bearing tablets. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Were they the first tweets, you guys?
I was
Go
shaking
back
with all
home.
of you.
Go back home,
I
Brent.
am home.
We are turning this podcast around. It's just gonna be me and Alex talking now.
Wait, why am I kicked off this party bus?
I assumed you were approved of what Brendan was doing.
I did. I thought it was hilarious. No regrets.
Anyway, Pseudolus has helped Hero kind of sort of kidnap Philia from Marcus Lycus, and bring him back to their place while Senex and Domina are gone, but they come back early, and there are hijinks, you guys.
It is a farce.
It
Just
is
a
a French farce. Yeah. There's literally open and closing doors as people go in and out of them.
Knock 3 times,
Knock,
and
knock,
multiple
knock.
people do. None of the one who promised to. People return early. There's a tiny bit of house theft.
There's mistaken identity.
There's a sayer of soothes.
There's multiple potions.
Yep.
There's a very solid bit of illiteracy foreshadowing. Nicely done.
Oh, true.
There is the not so subtle sibling, long lost sibling foreshadowing.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars maneuver.
Yep. Well, because
where you almost fuck your sister. That one.
Yeah.
Boom.
If you had been born a woman, you would have been she.
oh,
Dun dun dun.
spoilers for the end of the movie, ha!
Oh, yeah, at the end of the movie, it turns out that Miles Gloriosa and Philia are, long lost twins who were stolen at infancy by pirates, and the children of Erroneous, played by Buster Keaton, who has a house on the other side of Senex, and is conveniently gone most of the movie, and then gets sent off again.
But shows up right at the very end to positively identify his two children.
Because they all have rings with gaggles of geese on them.
Yes,
My captain! My sister?
my daughter!
My courtesan.
Third base.
Sorry.
Is
And
that
all
where
of
we're going with that?
Rocky!
Dr. Scott!
Bullwinkle!
Chief! McLeod.
Don't call me
all right.
Shirley.
Okay, alright. We're done with that one.
Are we?
No,
We're never
probably
done.
not.
Never done.
We're just waiting for more of us to think of more references.
I'm next. I can't think of anybody. Now I don't even remember where the fuck we were.
We kind of skipped ahead because of the sibling reveal there. No, let's jump back. The big thing is that Hero is in love with Philia. Philia, turns out, fond of Hero, but she is betrothed.
No,
Well,
she's been
sold.
sold.
Betrothed.
And she is an honest whore?
I
whatever.
believe Honest Virgin is a joke that they used.
Okay.
Which is just something that should never be.
And she's a virgin. Did we mention that? She's a virgin.
Yes.
That is hilarious. And leads to a maid joke. Puns.
But she is, to be given to, Miles Gloriosus.
Who has the best song in the show?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, hands down.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but Miles has been, betrayed by this procure previously. That's a lot of P sounds. And that puts some, pressure on the procure to present the, preferred
On Marcus Lycus, yes.
bride. I couldn't think of a P word for bride.
Paramore?
Oh, nice.
And so this is where some of the, swapping identities thing comes about, because Pseudolus, who we hadn't mentioned for a while, is in love with, one of the, silent women from the Silent Isles, in the House of Lycus, and wants to find a way to free her and himself, conveniently enough. There's a big plot where he has an agreement with Hero to try and also free Philia from being sent off to the captain.
Not to be that person.
Oh, I
But
think I know where you're going.
But at no point do they say they're going to try to free the women.
Nope.
Just buy them.
Yep.
Just to make that, out there.
Also, that wasn't where I thought you were going. I was going to go with the, I super love how, the, silent woman and, whatever the slave's name is, I forget what his name is. By the way, Pseudolus, also he's a slave, that's the whole thing. Pseudolus and the silent woman, do a really awful parody of American Sign Language. So that's cool.
Well, to be fair, Kat, it's
be
ancient
fair.
Rome. But, so that's where the, mistaken identity aspect of this farce comes along, because Lycus does not want to be in the house when, Miles Gloriosus shows up, because one of the Pseudolus's other, schemes was to lie to Lycus and say that Philia, the love interest here, has come down with
The plague.
plague.
The plague.
Unclean.
Unclean.
I mean, so basically, main character guy, who's
Pseudolus.
Thank you, Pseudolus, has a variety of ever-mounting lies, for which he has to drag in more and more people. I mean, he is,
The entire damn cast gets dragged
oh
in.
yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, and to the credit of the show, he is a really well-realized, like, trickster character. He is a con man, he is a thief, he is very cunning and quick with the wit. And it's entertaining as fuck to watch him. When one thing goes awry, he pulls another fucking lie out of his pocket. And it's just like it's like a magic trick with never-ending handkerchiefs, just lies. And at the end of it, everyone's clapping.
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to point out that apparently, every actor who's played, Pseudolus, on Broadway, has won a Tony for the performance.
Damn, I want to watch, like, more. I want to see a stage version.
Didn't Nathan Lane play him?
Yes, he did, and he won a Tony for it.
Nice. Who else has played him?
Zero Mostel, who's the film version.
Yeah.
And some other dude.
Cool.
Nice job there, Pep.
Listen, I'm a nerd, and I'm very good at what I do, but I'm also bad at names.
Fair. We all are.
Fair enough. But yeah, there's so much to cover in the minutia of the jokes in this farce that we probably can't really do it full justice, just because it is one of those things where, like, there'll be like a joke tucked in there, you know, blink and you miss it kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that's why, I mean, we can go over the very, like, the upper level of the plot, and even then, it's mostly like, and then shenanigans.
Yeah.
And it ends well, the end. So,
What goes wrong next?
I feel kind
A
of bad
story in
that
3
we have
parts.
not mentioned Hysterium this whole time.
Hysterium.
that's right, the names are great in this. Every single name means something.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, Pseudolus, I believe, is like lies or liar, I believe.
Yes, Pseudo is in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hero.
Receive, O bosom, thy fatal blade.
Put your bosom away. Oh, that's what I should have done for my intro. I'm Pippin, and I need to put my bosom away.
Oh, I'm gonna make you a button that says that. It's gonna be so great.
Anyway,
Make you
yeah.
a fucking sticker, man.
But yeah, Domina is, you know, a dominant woman.
Well, it also means mistress. Like, it's the
Mistress.
Latin. It's the Latin for mistress.
Yeah.
But not in a sexy way. Like, it's the female master.
Yeah.
Nah. Philia is love.
Love. What's Buster Keaton's name?
Erroneous.
So wrong. Funny. Hysterium.
He's hysterical.
But also that's funny because he has to get, he gets put in drag later in the film, so hysterical because hysteria women, etc.
I guess the always funny joke of a man in a dress.
That's the only one.
I just want to point out how in the stage show, Hysterium has this entire song called I'm Calm.
Nice.
The Pippin story.
Wow. Oh, the truth burns, doesn't it, Pip?
I feel called out. I came out here to have a good time.
Well, that was your mistake.
Miles Gloriosa is sort of
Miles means soldier.
yeah, and
So he's a glorious soldier.
yeah.
Go figure.
We're not being subtle with these ones.
And nor should you have to. It makes for a good gag.
What's Marcus Lecus?
Oh gosh, I remember reading it.
What's Lycus in Latin translated?
I mean, I don't... I'm literally looking up the Latin right now, but that being said, you know, you could say he likes something. So, Marcus Lycus.
Probably something to do with money. Also, though I do love his god, whose name I forget. He's a god of marketers and procurers. He's a very new god, but he works very hard.
Oh. According to Wikipedia, the bastion of reliability, Marcus Lycus, the name based on Lycus, the prostitute in Plato's Polonius. Nope, that's not right either. Plautus's
Penolus?
Penolus, yes. And erroneous is Latin for wandering, apparently, according to Wikipedia,
Wikipedia.
Oh, like a knight errant.
Yeah.
Oh, but at the same time, it also means, like just in English, it means wrong, and that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gymnasia, the silent woman, is athletic.
Yeah. Because she has to act everything out.
Haha. Okay. What else can we talk about this story before we go on to Story Change Land? Which I'm sure we could go on for days there, so.
I just want to point out that this is the first musical I remember owning. I got it for Christmas one year.
How do you feel about, like, how have you developed as a person since then?
Well,
I mean, has the Suck Fairy hit this for you?
It's not so much the Suck Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
The Cringe Fairy, perhaps?
The Woke Fairy?
I have a greater understanding of feminist and film criticism these days.
Mm-hmm.
So these days I can go, really? We're just going to have a bunch of white dudes talking right now? Okay. All right, the woman is literally not going to have any lines? Oh, okay. Okay.
There's a whole house full of women and none of them talk to each other.
Oh no, one of them called another one a bitch. I heard it.
Oh, for real?
I saw it in like a subtitle as we're entering the house.
Huh.
Great.
There's an entire song that, how made is there just to be a sexual object?
Yeah, I don't need to read or write or think so long as I'm lovely.
Yeah, and I can give you my loveliness.
Yeah, but also really fucking catchy songs.
Yeah.
They do it really well.
Sondheim.
That's Sondheim for you.
This is my first Sondheim musical.
Oh, so it's like formative or some shit.
And, these days, if I'm gonna go Sondheim, I'm like, oh man, I could do Into the Woods, I can do Sweeney Todd, if I really don't want anyone to survive. I can do some good old-fashioned Company, if I feel like being, like, randomly sad, but kind of hopeful at the same time.
It's kind of like...
Yes.
It's like... I think it's almost like a trap where it's like... At the time, they were just trying to make what was like a... What would you just say? Think they were aiming to make like a raunchy comedy, right?
Oh yeah. Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight.
But I think any film or thing like that attempts to do raunchy today, like as people kind of reflect on it and go, oh shit, that wasn't cool. Ugh.
Well, it ends up having to weirdly lampshade in order to make the joke. And then it's like, you're putting in a lot of effort. Although there's ways to do raunchy that aren't gross in that way.
That's true.
And keep in mind, a lot of movies that try to be raunchy today kind of come off a whole fucking lot worse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe raunchy is the wrong word. I mean, like, so...
Naughty?
So, for instance, I mean, okay, so sexual humor you can do without being, like, terrible. A movie I recently saw was Booksmart. It has, two, female protagonists. And there is an extended, hilarious, conversation where it is revealed that, one of the girls has been regularly since, like, puberty, been masturbating with her teddy bear. And it's hilarious. It's not it's not racially offensive. It's not misogynistic. It's just sexual humor.
Though now I feel the need to get up and turn my teddy bear the other way.
It's a great gag, and it comes back.
But yeah, the thing about it is it's a very 60s musical.
Yeah.
Like, when you say that, you have to be very careful not use it as excusing it.
Well, you wouldn't try and do the same story today, which pin that for now will come back later. But
Yeah, Pip? Deep sighs.
No, I got hit in the head by the AU fairy. It's fine. We can keep going.
Alternate universe comes for us all.
Save it for now.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Do we have anything else to say about
I mean, not really. I do think it's worth watching. I think it's a hell of a lot of fun. You just have to be cognizant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say that the final 10, 20 minutes, it does kind of dip a bit. It
drags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have done with one less verse of the funeral dirge, which I realize is also part of the joke. But
I could have funeral dirge all day.
all day.
The chase scene was kind of just.
Oh yeah, that was. But I will say, I mean, but it's great in terms of, like, if you want, there's great foreshadowing. If you want to see how to write a joke, I mean, it's great. It's it just depends on what kind of joke you want to write.
Yeah, I think the way to kind of approach watching this is to basically kind of watch and then have an appreciation for how far we've progressed in filmmaking and storytelling in film since then.
It has some great character.
Yeah, well, I would also like to have a straight up farce like that again, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't really have farces anymore.
I mean, can we think of any?
Well, here's where I can transition into our story
Do
changes.
Yeah, good.
Do it.
Because here's the part where this is going to be a bit more of an interactive thing for my bit here. I want to take this and see if we can't come up with a way to make this palatable in a modern day story. Mm-hmm. A modern day, maybe modern day re-showing of a funny thing happened on the way to the forum or something like that. Mm-hmm. We can make it AU if we want to, I don't know, but basically I want to take some of the aspects I didn't like and also make this a bit less cringy uncomfortable for all parties involved. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know how off the top of my head, but that is what I really want to do. About the only thing that really comes to my mind right now is that I want to have Miles Gloriosus on screen as soon as frickin' possible because he is the best character.
I mean, I like that they kept saying, "Oh, he's coming! Oh, he's coming!" I mean, and then he actually did deliver, being that fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can appreciate that, but man, but once he's there, it's like I just want more, please.
Just all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a Gaston, is what he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I freaking love Gaston. Fight me.
He had the best song in the entire film.
Oh.
Gaston versus Miles Gloriosus.
Miles.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Oh yeah.
They should make out.
They should. Oh my god.
No, they should work out and then make out. Work out, make
Alex improved it.
Could you pass that robe?
Oh, and then they pass her and their fingers touch. And then they jump back and say gay, but that's actually because it's like, a deeply issue-y with homoeroticism. But then it turns out they're the only ones who understand each other.
It's snowing out. There's only one bed in this cabin.
No. It turns out that there's only one towel in the sauna.
Wait, there's only one bed in the cabin, but neither one of them will use it because they're both too manly, so they sleep on the floor, and then in the night they roll up next to each other and start cuddling.
Anyway.
So that's Pippin's story.
Yoink. So help me out here, guys. How would we make this a bit more better for the modern day? Like, even if we want to try and have it still set in Rome somehow, I'm not sure.
I would have the women just talk more.
Yeah, give the women some agency.
Kat, remember that show we watched briefly?
There's so many. Which one?
The one that's like couplings, but in ancient Rome.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
yeah. It was an ancient Roman comedy, half-hour comedy. There were people of color.
Hell yeah.
I kind of feel like just take the humor that's in a funny thing and try to apply it to that.
So you may make that actually funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, let me see if I can find the name of it. But yeah, it was a sort of below deck story because it was about two slaves and just their day-to-day lives and trying to, but it was also mapped to a sort of workplace comedy.
If I recall correctly, one of them was like a low status citizen.
Yeah. No, I thought they were both slaves. Are they not both slaves? Oh. Okay, this show is called Plebs.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it went on for a few series, man.
Oh, wow. Huh.
For like 4 series.
Huh. Good for it.
So here's a thought with trying to make this a bit, a bit different, but maybe less cringy. What if part of this is Philia having a bit more agency in her story, and she's, trying to escape from this bad situation too? And hey, Hero's cute. Whatever.
You know what might fix it?
What?
A really easy fix is the song I'm Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Instead of making it just sort of, weirdly
Dumb
happy, make it more of a sad thing.
Sarcastic.
She's lamenting that people only think of her as lovely.
Or that's all she's been trained to. So it's more of a lament than a whatever the fuck.
I like that. Yeah. I like it.
I would like that, but I also want the conversation. I actually want the women to be more together.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe the women could have their own song. Like, or even, I'd even take like a dueling verses between Marcus Lycus and the women.
That'd be nice.
So he's all like, ah, yes, my beauties, and they keep talking about fucking poisoning him or something.
That'd be kind of hilarious.
I mean, it's still talking about a dude.
And that's something I'd probably have at the end of the film or whatever is some sort of moral comeuppance for Lycus. Because,
yeah, at the end,
selling people bad.
Yeah, at the end, what we hear is like, I'll get some new girls.
It's like, oh, great.
And the most he had to do was like give up 5,000 minae. Like,
yeah.
10,000.
10,000.
10,000 minae. As a dowry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lycus gets carted off to jail at the end of the film. I
would love if all the women keep talking about poisoning him, like, or other ways of murder just throughout. No, just keep it poison.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, one of them hands him a cup, and we don't see what happens.
Yes. It's the third cup, because we have the 2 cups.
Absolutely.
We have the
rule of 3s, man.
Yep.
That would have been hilarious.
Because we have the passion potion, the sleeping potion, and then what's this potion that he just drank?
The poison potion?
Who knows? Oh. And just for the massive film geeks out there, it's a chalice with a palace on it.
Wait, I thought the chalice with the palace had the brew that is true.
True murder.
Wait a second. The pellet with the poison is in the flagon with the dragon.
There you go.
You're right.
See, you got, and the chalice with the palace has the brew that is true.
Wait, what about the vessel with the pestle?
Ooh.
Guys, what?
What are you doing?
Wait, for real?
For real.
Oh my god! Hey, guys, let's add it to the list. We are doing, oh shit, what's the name of it?
Court Jester.
The Court Jester. We gotta do the Court Jester. And also, we all have to be privy to my very uncomfortable crush on Danny Kaye.
That just makes me think we should do the Labyrinth.
And my uncomfortable crush on David Bowie's pants?
Yeah.
I mean, legit.
All of our uncomfortable crushes on David Bowie's pants. That awoke something in all of us. It's just a question of what?
Cat.
Yeah.
Half of these films that we've talked about involve your uncomfortable crushes on either a lead or side character.
First of all, how dare you bring up Willy Wonka like this? And
I mean, Kat, it's okay. It's okay that you had a crush on Zero Mostel.
Oh my god. How did you know? But anyway, the Court Jester is a fucking classic. Let's table that one, Bren. We gotta get back to that.
Yeah. It was funny just seeing Pip and Al confused.
Have no fucking clue. We're keeping all of this in the edit.
Wow.
Thank
you
you.
don't get that say.
Thank you. On that note, may I
Next.
go? May I go?
Yep. Yep.
Right. I'm going fucking dark.
No.
Oh, no.
No, I was going to. Fuck you.
Yeah, let's fucking make this a tragedy.
Ooh.
No, tragedy tomorrow. It's right in the song.
Tragedy tomorrow. And as we all know, jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never jam today.
Jam today.
Well, because they are so close. They've always been so close to getting their dumbasses murdered.
Not wrong.
You are absolutely right.
And so, really, all it takes is either Pseudolus going one lie too far, or Miles being like 5 minutes early.
Alright, so who's the murderer? Who survives? How's it break down?
Right, so, this is like just a cautionary tale of Pseudolus and his fucking lies as everything just keeps on crashing down around him.
Someone needs to survive to tell the tale.
We need a Horatio.
Hysterium.
I vote that it's Hysterium.
Yeah.
And everybody else fucking dies.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He was the good slave.
If I, as we have to remember, if I do not get my bride in half an hour, burn this house to the ground.
And all the neighboring houses.
And all the neighboring houses.
And
yes,
murder
thank you.
everyone inside. Miles did not do things by halves.
Well, I mean, he was a modern Tamberlane. I mean, come now. That's a deep cut Kit Marlowe joke, thank you.
We're all very proud.
Fuck off.
Your professors from undergrad are also proud of you.
Wow.
Even I am impressed.
I'm just gonna be over here hoping that Senpai notices me.
Do you even know what that means, Kat?
First of all, I've lived on the internet. And second of all, shut up.
Hey, Kat, what's a senpai?
Hey, Alex, you didn't finish your thing yet. Do that before I fucking jump in and teach you all a lesson.
Right. So. First, let's say, no, wait. What this needs is his collateral, and I believe that is Hero.
So he's gonna sell Hero?
Not literal collateral, just, figurative, emotional,
Fair enough.
spiritual.
But that was gonna tie in, that was gonna tie into him reminding Marcus Licus the penalty for selling a free citizen.
Indeed.
Which is death, by the way.
No. Hero's gonna fucking die. Which would be better? They're actually lying at the arena today, or he tries to confront Miles and then gets fucking his fat back fucking broken and like Batman and facing Bane.
Confronting Miles, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Philia sees this, realizes, oh shit, I actually have feelings besides it's being lovely.
And at that point she recognizes the captain.
Yeah. And it's like, well then, time to go to the Vestal versions, and there's no hero to save her.
But at least she gets to go to the gods.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hey.
Happy ending.
Indeed, for the gods. That's who totally exist.
Zeus fucking shows up and says, yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Want me to turn into a swan?
Zeus. Oh, Zeus. Nobody wanted that, Zeus. That's your fucking kink.
It.
Don't bring that here.
Okay, fine.
In Oxmoor style?
Actually, I prefer a shower of gold. Boom.
Well, let me drink some wine and then come and see me in half an hour. Anyways.
Wild things over in the Zeus in the Creek fandom tonight.
Hello, I'm Hera. Hello. I'm sorry. Did you say Zeus's name? Were you guys discussing Hera? I'm sorry, Zeus, because I'm Hera. Were you guys talking about that?
Nope.
Are you sure?
I was talking about sluices.
Yeah.
I'm making a canal
Because he said he'd be home about half an hour ago, and And, he's not answering his phone, so...
I think I saw a Thunder God, over at the Denny's. I think he was, ordering some food to go. You should check there.
I do love Denny's. Okay. But if you guys are fucking lying to me, I'm gonna find a golden apple and you'll be really fucking sorry then.
Was it Hera who did the golden apple?
I don't know. I've extended the... Listen, she knows a good idea when she hears it.
True.
Actually, I think she was one of the 3 who, were fucked up by it, but I remember...
wasn't it Aphrodite, Athena, and Artemis who were...
Correct.
Oh, so never mind. Hera still wins. The end.
Indeed.
Alright, Alex.
Yes. Okay.
Are you done?
It's fucking Flay. That's not a tragedy though, so who...
Yeah.
And I don't know. Just be these guys get killed too, or is he just an instrument of murder, which he always has been.
Miles?
Yeah.
He totally dies too.
Yeah, sure.
Killed by his own hubris, somehow.
I would kind of like it if, Mars, because these are Romans, if, Mars, the god of war, is, out after him, and, he dies because he has not been killing enough people.
Oh.
On the battlefield. Mind you.
I mean, does Mars care that much?
I just think it'd be funny if you died in one of the house fires he caused.
Funny is not the goal, Pippin. Tragedy.
Oh, and of course, Senna, finds out, that his son is dead, and blames himself, and so, takes his own life, for some...
Drinks the rest of the sleeping potion. The lethal dose.
I mean, he took a pretty fucking big gulp of it.
True.
Domina's killed by Miles, who she tries to kill herself for killing Hero.
Whoa.
Yeah, just everyone dies. Everyone
dies except Hysterium.
Yeah, and you, fool.
Wait, but what if...
Yeah.
Miles doesn't die? What if he is playing the conquering hero who is coming in, who is the constant threat from the outside? He's the Fortinbras. And then he shows up at the end, and bride. Only Hysterium is left.
My bride, I've come to get my bride. Whoa, what the fuck happened here?
What the shit happened here? I was supposed to show up at a French farce. What happened?
I didn't even get to murder anyone.
I, Miles Gloriosa, am very confused right now.
In this case, it would just be like one of Miles's chief lieutenants who kind of caused a lot of the havoc and bloodshed.
Oh, that first one who showed up, who was actually kind of fucking scary.
Yeah.
Like
there we go.
Was he like that herald?
Sure.
Why not?
The Herald of Galactus. He's the Silver Surfer. I get what you're talking about.
Wow. Alright. Okay. Kat, would you like to continue on this Doom train, or do you want me to lift it up a bit before you spike it down?
Oh, I'm shit doing the Doom train. You ready for this?
Okay.
Okay, so, it's not so much Doom I'm doing. It's horror!
God damn it. I came out to have a good time.
And I'm here to attack you.
God damn it.
So, alright, to be fair, and I did make some slight reference to this earlier, I am a little bit, teeny bit obsessed with, the, at this time, new film, Midsommar, by Ari Aster. Or Ari Aster. And it's a folk horror, it's great, everyone's running around in, white dresses, it's fantastic. So obviously it has a lot of similarities between this and, a Roman farce.
A 1960s Roman farce, yes.
Yep. So yeah, I want to make it a horror. Normally, prior to seeing Midsommar, I'm like, I would say something like, turn down the color scheme a little bit, make it all darker. Fuck no. Keep it just as bright and cheerful as it is now. But you could even have the jokes. I just want to switch the genre and have a lot more deaths. For me, what I would like is, if What's the name of the guy, the main character?
Pseudolus.
Thank you. I would really like it if Pseudolus, maybe his goal isn't freedom. Maybe his goal is to, escape, sacrifice. Okay? Because he's been misbehaving. And so they're like, fuck it, you're gonna get sacrificed. So he's still going through shenanigans to avoid it. But instead of trying to gain something, he's now trying to avoid something. What little does he realize is that, in fact, everyone is in on making sure he does, in fact, get sacrificed. He has no friends in this cast. None. And, like, literally everyone is out because, and then maybe, like, in a sort of background, shadowy, like, very, very background kind of way. Every once in a while you hear things about, like, for instance, I don't know, maybe there's a drought going on. Or, fuck it, Miles, still not a character. I'm so sorry, I love him, but, Miles is coming and maybe he's gonna, like, destroy the city. Like, they keep referencing him. Stuff like that. There's a nice background threat. So that clearly the thing to do is they gotta sacrifice, name? Pseudolus, thank you. They gotta sacrifice Pseudolus. So literally no one is interested in keeping him alive, and they are all very invested in making sure he dies. And, they could have, side things going on. Yeah, Hero would like to end up with the girl. The girl would like to, poison Marcus Lycus. All sorts of stuff. But at the end of the day, name?
Pseudolus
has to die. And the great thing is, like, we can have the audience slowly realize that there are no friends here. And the real goal, and I'm not this person, Ari Aster might be, is to make it so that the audience is like, yeah, he's gotta fucking die. I mean, it's the only way to make this work. Literally, do you care about the life of one man? One kind of annoying man? Who lies all the time? Or, everyone in the city? That's the real question. And so if you can make the audience complicit in a hideous torture, I mean, that's horror. That's, chef's kiss.
And the plot to The Wicker Man.
Nice. And the plot to a lot of things, let's be honest. I like making the audience complicit in things that are terrible.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
I'm lonely.
But yeah, and if you could, like, make it, I like the bright colors, let's keep it, let's keep it funny, fuck it. But, when everyone exits the theater, I want them to be like, holy shit, wait a second, wait.
Did I do this?
Exactly. When did I become the person that would be okay with this? The answer is over the last hour and a half. Boom. Fucking boom.
What?
That's what I want, and that's my story change.
All right. Pip.
Short and sweet, right there.
Pip.
All right.
Bring it home.
First off,
keep it dark.
So I'm not gonna keep it dark.
Fuck you.
I'm not a dark person.
Is it secret? Is it dark?
No, I just read somewhere on the internet, who knows where, at this point, I was going through a lot of different pages, that on occasion, Pseudolus is played by a woman. And I'm like, well, let's lean the fuck into that. Because, you know what? You don't really have to change anything. Pseudolus is just
they'd be, like, hilarious and better.
Right?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Like,
I would watch the fuck out of that.
Right? Like, maybe the only thing that needs to be changed is, in the movie there's the slave that they bought to breed. Nothing problematic about that. And she gets to choose, who she breeds with. A sentence I didn't really want to say. And she chooses Pseudolus, and a lot of the movie is him trying to avoid her.
Yeah.
So there'd be a bit of trying to, work around that. Though, easily they could have bought a boy slave. Who knows? it's a small part of a larger whole that,
And instead of it being a gag about how she's overweight and therefore ugly, it could instead be, you're a dude, I'm not interested in dudes. Did I mention the beautiful woman for whom I do sign language?
Yes. And yeah, no, nothing that much beyond that other than Pseudolus. A woman. And it's not like, a woman playing a male role. It's just a woman playing a woman's role.
I'm into it. That's amazing. Also, it makes some of the, I hate to say it, it makes some of the weirder songs funnier. Like the maid song.
Everybody ought to have a maid.
And then she's in the background, like, making faces, being like, yeah, okay.
Oh.
I mean, she's part of that song.
Like, I could do with a maid.
But also, can you imagine? I bet she's, like, I want her to be in on, the courtesan's poisoning plot.
Oh, yeah. And
of
then
course.
when Hysterium dresses up as a woman, there could be the brief, like, why aren't you doing this part? It's like, he's already seen me. I'm a known figure here. It has to be you. And you're prettier than me.
And Hysterium, you're lovely.
Oh my god. Actually, I kind of dig this. I kind of dig this hard. Has this not been done before?
I mean, like I said, I read things that Pseudolus is occasionally played by a woman, but I wasn't sure if that's just like sort of Tilda Swinton doing whatever the fuck she does, or if it was just straight up, just changing the part to be a woman.
Listen, Tilda's...
Like, so Tilda, who else would play a good, Pseudolus?
Michelle Rodriguez. I don't know if she can sing. I don't care. She'd be amazing.
Stephanie Beatrice.
Yes. Can
I
she
say
sing?
her? She's gonna be in the Heights movie.
Oh my god. Yes. Rosa Diaz.
Wait, who plays, who plays the main character in, One Step at a Time?
Oh.
One Day at a Time.
One Day at a Time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the mom in that?
Yeah.
She'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, she really would be. Can she
Although, also, Rita Moreno playing name.
Pseudolus.
Thank you.
Justina Machado, is Penelope in One Day at a Time.
I love her.
She'd make a great Pseudolus.
She'd be an amazing Pseudolus.
She has the timing down of Pseudolus.
She's got the physical humor, too.
Also, side note, Todd Grinnell, who plays Schneider as, Hysterium.
Oh my god.
Or Marcus Lycus.
Actually, I kind of want the dentist. Or is he a dentist? I forget.
He's
to play.
GP, I think.
I want him to play Marcus Lycus.
Basically, let's just recast A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum with the cast of One Day at a Time.
I agree.
BT dubs, if you haven't watched it, you totally should.
It was so good.
And be ready to cry.
Oh my god, so much crying. And also, it is I was so betrayed by so many things. I can't. Go on without me.
It got picked up by something.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But also, go on without me. I'm having feelings.
Right.
I'm having Schneider
no,
about, Abuelita. I can't.
Abuelita. Oh.
Abuelita.
The second season.
No. Okay, bite your lips. Bite your knuckles like this.
Right,
Go on.
right. So.
You think you're so good.
Well, put in a quarter and try. Should we play a game?
Yes. To stop me and Kat from these feelings we're having.
So many feelings. Pippin. Schneider. Oh my god.
So,
what game?
I have a suggestion mainly because, I kind of want to, kind of vaguely want to do a thing.
Okay.
Oh, everything changed when the baristas attacked?
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Alright. Let's describe what that game is.
It's simply called the AU game, wherein we take the thing we're reviewing and apply it to an alternate universe or fanfic setting. Pip, you can describe an alternate universe fanfics better than I.
Oh, yeah.
Do it, Pip.
Basically, you take your favorite characters and put them in a different setting entirely. Not like, oh no, these characters are stuck in a cabin in the woods and there's only one bed.
Only one. They were roommates.
No, this is going to be a more they were roommates sort of situation.
Right.
Maybe they work at a coffee shop. Maybe they go to high school together.
Maybe they're all NASCAR drivers.
Maybe they all went to Hogwarts.
Okay, so that being said, what do we do with a funny thing happened on the way to the forum then? Al, you had an idea?
Yeah, well, mine's a more meta AU. Yeah, the Glee Club's doing a funny thing. A funny thing happened.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the Glee Club. Oh, fuck. Glee?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Because you know what? You know who fucking sings Everybody Ought to Have It Made? Fucking guess.
Schuster.
Fucking yes. And you know who he sings it with? With his fucking in high school aged best friend students.
Oh God. Oh, he would.
He would.
I'm shocked that they didn't.
I'm actually shocked as well. Maybe they couldn't get the rights to it. Did they do any Sondheim?
They did, like, Wicked. Wait,
Well,
no.
no, Wicked wasn't Sondheim.
You're right.
Did they do Company, though?
They did.
Or a Chorus Line? One of those?
They did,
Wait, was he a Chorus Line?
No, he wasn't a chorus line. I was going to let it go.
They did, West Side Story, which is...
Which is lyrics by Sondheim.
Yeah.
They did Gypsy, lyrics by Sondheim. They did do Company, which is music and lyrics. Not Getting Married Today is what they did from.
Okay.
Okay. So.
And they did, Not Alone from Into the Woods. Yes,
Good.
they did Sondheim.
Oh.
Right.
Well, okay. Then they just fucking dropped the ball here.
They really did.
Yeah. No, and of course, fucking, Finn and Rachel? Yeah. Are Hero and Philia.
God, yeah. They're just dumb enough.
Wait a second. Wait. Point
We
of
have
order.
to- Yes?
This sounds less like when the baristas attacked and more like special appearance by.
Nope.
It's a Glee U.
A Glee. Fuck, okay. Go on. I accept your amendment. Go on.
Also, special appearance by would mean the Glee Club going to ancient Rome to be in this show.
Oh, good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Alright.
Also, Pip, is it actually called Glee U?
It is now.
It is fucking now.
And, of course, who is the best to play Pseudolus?
Blaine.
I was gonna go with Kurt, but yeah, sure.
No, it's a bigger part. Of course, Blaine gets it.
Wow. Oh, that's some deep Glee, oh, damn.
Also, he gets to sing Lovely to Kirk, who's pissed because once again, he somehow ended up in a goddamn dress. Because he's hysterium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Glee plays into the stereotypes as much as they say they don't. I watched all 6 fucking seasons.
I'm so ashamed.
You
'Cause
earned
I
your
have
stripes,
not.
Pip.
Yeah.
And Brittany plays Philia.
No, Rachel plays Philia.
Really? Because Brittany's a dumb blonde.
But
And Philia is
Finn
too.
is, Finn is Hero and Philia's the lead singing Unlovely.
Wait. That's the Glee B-plot. Schuster gives it to Brittany. And Rachel wants it because she's the one who's dating Finn. So she dyes her hair blonde.
Wait, no. You know what role he gives is Rachel?
Domina.
Gymnasia. The silent role.
Ouch.
And she keeps trying to like throw it on other people and it's not good and
No, Santana is Domina.
You're right.
So,
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Glee U.
yep.
I'm so mad that this never actually happened in the series.
it really should have. Like I'm like
The
shocked.
comedy tonight, it's obvious.
It
Right?
really is.
If they had gone on for one more season, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Glee ended and I lost track of popular music.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Wait. What is the subplot of Sue Sylvester's scheme?
Oh, well, I feel like Sue ends up playing the mother-in-law, and then she keeps trying to have a bigger role, because really that's the only character who has a whip and beats children as they should be beaten.
All right.
Oh, man.
Right. I'm done.
Okay. Alright. Kind of mad about how good that was, so where are they?
I got one.
Okay. You can go.
Okay. I'm gonna go really old school with this one. I'm gonna say it's not a high school AU. I'm gonna go with college AU.
My favorite.
I want Hero to be a TA. I want Philia to be an undergrad in his class.
Freshman.
Yep. Marcus Lycus is the professor.
Ooh.
Wait. Who teaches a women in a gender studies class?
Yes, he teaches FemGen. Yep. And
He has a ponytail.
and he wears scarves. And he's one of those guys who has get-togethers for his favorite class students at his place, where they eat dinner and drink wine and discuss philosophy.
Oh.
Yep. And then
Does the acoustic guitar come out at the end of the night?
it comes out right at the beginning. Let's be honest.
Okay.
It's right there. It's always there waiting for someone to be like, "Oh, is that yours?" He's like, "Yes," and then he pulls it out and starts playing.
I play a little bit.
Had a band in college.
Oh my god. Yeah, we still get together sometimes, but they wanted to hold me back. No, oh my god, it writes itself. And then let's see. And then who is name?
Sudeless.
Sudless is I actually want him to be an RA. I want to be the resident assistant person. He lives in the dorms. He's supposed to be watching over all these idiots, but he's
No one
also
can tell what his major is.
no one has any idea. And everyone kind of wonders whether or not he's actually has flunked. Like, how can you flunk college and not and still be in it? But somehow he has.
Aren't you 30?
Wow.
He shrugs and, drinks some more of the bathroom gin he's been making. We find out, at the very end that his, twist, that his dad is, the dean, the old dean, who is in fact erroneous. So, so I'm switching it up a little bit because I need to have an excuse to have, him still around. But, alright, maybe he's a nephew or something like that. So there's an excuse. But he would like to graduate, but he doesn't have the grades for it. So he takes the class. And Hero will help, fudge his tests and fudge the grades if
He shows him how to get the girl.
To which, of course, there's many lolling about getting undergraduate girls. Meanwhile, the undergraduate girls have their own whole, big thing going on. They're planning a big...
A frosh! Everybody
Oh my god. There's hazing. There's gonna be it's terrible. But all the, women in the class are actually secretly planning to, publish an expose in the school paper about this professor. So that's what's going on there. And then, that's mine. College AU. I'm into it, actually. I like it. But I would have to be careful of weird, 1990s level jokes.
I mean, so no, what's the name of that movie? Revenge of the Nerd.
Oh yeah, no Revenge of the Nerd shit. No funny hazing. Don't make it cool that the professor's doing that.
Yeah. No, of course not.
No.
I mean, there's levels, man.
You could write it in such a way that everybody viewing this knows that it's awkward as hell. You basically cut to reaction shots and people are like,
yeah,
cool.
I'm trying to help it out there with the girls in the expose, but, there's stuff. Definitely needs to be workshopped a bit, but that's definitely where I'm going with it.
All right.
Okay.
Pip, Bren, you guys got something?
I mean, I mentioned it earlier.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna go with it anyway.
Yeah, huh?
A Harry Potter AU. Because it's classic, and I just desperately want Pseudolus to be a Slytherin.
Huh.
Is now the time for me to be like, no, he's a Hufflepuff.
Fucking fight me.
Hero's a Hufflepuff.
Hero's a Gryffindor. He's running around trying to get
That's
Mare's
fair.
Sweat
Yeah.
He's throwing fucking birds across the world.
You know who's a Hufflepuff? Miles Gloriosus.
That'd be funny.
Did someone degrade my house?
Ooh.
I feel like this is a story of Slytherins and Gryffindors just trying to make it work in this crazy world. Except for poor Hysterium, who's a Hufflepuff. And Senex. I don't know. Senex is a squib. I've decided. And poor Dama is the Slytherin who somehow ended up with one. And has a Gryffindor for a son. What has her life become?
She is the daughter of a pureblood house.
And then Miles comes along, despite the jokes, also a Slytherin, and she's like, oh man, that could work for me. It doesn't, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Philia, the poor sweet Hufflepuff?
Gryffindor. Let's go with Gryffindor.
Sure. And...
She stands by her convictions, Pippin.
She does. And somehow this is all set inside of Hogwarts, with weird house rivalries. So I don't know how Senex fits in there, because I just called him a squib, but whatever.
Wow.
He takes over, cleaning up the Hogwarts, because isn't...
Filch is also a squib.
Yeah. So Filch was there. He can be there, too. It's fine.
It's fine.
Domina can be a teacher, as can Lycus and Erroneous.
Yeah.
I didn't think all of it really through. I just had this clear image in my head of Pseudolus as a Slytherin. It's just, I could just see it.
I mean, it makes sense.
It really does. And he cheats at every single one of his tests.
All of them. Even the ones that aren't graded.
Yeah.
Like, he somehow cheated at a blood test.
Even the ones he...
Is he half-blood?
I mean, there's a reason that he's looked down upon, when Hogwarts, I was gonna say doesn't have slavery, but house elves exist.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn. But yeah, no. I refuse to work out the details for this, because I gave everything that I needed.
Just like J.K. Rowling, right?
It's true.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yeah, Pseudolus as a Slytherin. Somehow trying to win the House Cup.
That makes
and
sense.
Hysterium is not on board with this. They are the Slytherin Hufflepuff best friend pairing.
Yep.
Except instead of the Hufflepuff going, fight me, and the Slytherin in the background going, if you touch one hair on my friend's head, I will end you. It's instead the Slytherin in the front going, what up, I'm ready to party, and the Hufflepuff in the background going, why?
Right.
I don't have too much to go on here, because all that came into my head was somehow doing, like, a B99 AU.
Yeah.
Where,
Yes.
I don't know, like somehow I don't know, a strip club or something like that opens up next to the precinct. And
The look on Holt's face.
yeah. And the Miles Gloriosus equivalent is the chief coming to visit the precinct in a week or a day, who knows.
It's the new captain.
Yeah. So they've just discovered this club next door, and sure enough, it's doing maybe some sketchy stuff, so they gotta investigate it, and that's where some of this hijinks can ensue. That's all I really have. I don't really have a strong AU game myself, so so help me out here.
Just throw him in space.
Oh, yeah, throwing them in space is good. There's various parts of life. So there's high school, college. We just did college, obviously. There's boring job. There's the Office Space plot. And then you get into some of the weirder ones. So it's soulmates. There's everyone's mermaids. Cryptids, the cryptid ones. Somebody's a ghost. I mean, those kind of related ones. Everybody has demons, or the daemons. So we're in the his Dark Materials. Yeah.
The position switch, the good guys are evil, now evil, and the guys are now good.
Superheroes. We now exist in superhero world. Space. Dystopia. Classic. World has ended.
Bren. You could just have D&D.
Oh, yep.
You were talking about it earlier.
That is true. So we were actually talking about this offline earlier, basically speculating what the various D&D classes one would play as to play as the various characters in this film.
Other than all bards.
Other than all bards, but...
Except for Pseudolus, who is a bard, and you can fight me about this.
Bard with a charlatan background, yeah, that's fine. But, like, I want to play as Miles Gloriosus sometime if I have to play a fighter, because I just love the idea of being a bombastic, arrogant, but also skilled enough to back that up type character. And I just love the idea of introducing myself to a table of players, be like, stand back! I take very large steps.
So great.
I think, I'm trying to remember what we, theorized some of the other characters would be aside from all bards all the time. Ha 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 ha.
Hero is level 1. In this party, it's like level 10 characters.
Yeah, he's trying his best.
Hysterium's a wizard. 'Cause he can read.
He does make potions.
Yep, he's an alchemist. But yeah, that was this one thought we had earlier is, you know, taking these main characters in a story and theorizing, how could I make a character to play in our RPG about, you know, about using these guys?
Which is
all right.
Great, but I also want to take a moment to appreciate the conversations that Jake Peralta and Pseudolus would have.
Oh, constant.
I would really like Jake to continually be trying to win like a game of heads or tails.
Oh, and not realizing that he has a...
Yeah, and like just constantly, and then like every time, and meanwhile Boyle's in the background, no, like, cause Boyle, it's a very Boyle thing, and Jake's never been in a Boyle position. So he keeps being like, no, it's a trick. It's a trick. He's fooling you. And Jake's like, no,
Charles, I've got this.
Yeah.
Now, Pseudolus wouldn't do that. Come on.
He's a good guy.
That's true. Jake has a weird, like, affinity for weird guys.
Crooks?
Yeah.
Criminals with hearts of gold.
It's true.
Doug Judy.
The cannibal guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Bless.
All right. So that was a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Do we have anything else, you guys?
I don't think so.
Just so everyone knows, there were songs cut that didn't make it from the stage show to the movie. And they're pretty okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, just FYI. Pretty little picture, very catchy.
Alright. Well, you guys, let me just take us on out of here. As always, if you have an idea or prompt to submit, head on over to nostoryissacred.com/submission. Follow us on Twitter at nostoryissacred or send an email through contact@nostoryissacred.com. Your hosts have been Alex McDonald, Brendan McDonald, Pippin McDonald, and Catherine Creighton. Editing for this episode done by Brendan. Transcript done by Ashley DaCosta. Art by Jay Wolf. Show notes and transcript are available at nostoryissacred.com. Thanks for listening, everyone, and please rate, review, and subscribe to No Story is Sacred. You can also visit our Patreon page to support the show and get neat rewards at patreon.com/nostoryissacred. See you next time when we talk about the film 50 Shades of Grey.
Dun, dun, dun.
For our 50th episode, everybody!
What
Thematic.
have we done?
Mistakes. I think that's what we were going to say. Mistakes have been made.
I think that's what I'll be writing in my notebook the entire time watching the film.
I've made a terrible mistake. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Until then, we're No Story is Sacred, and any story can be changed. I'm Kat.
I'm Brendan.
I'm Pippin.
And I'm Alex.
And we're...
No Story is Sacred.